Okay friends, so here we are going to do the air signs, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. I might do all in one inclusively because the air signs I feel are kind of all going through the same thing, but I don't know. Maybe I'll start off with Gemini. Show us Gemini. You want to do something on your own. Some of you want to, you don't want to look crazy. Some of you want to enter a treatment program for something, for your wellness. You're like, I need to go because that's what I need to do. But some of you are like, well, what if I can't stop if I don't want to do it anymore? Some of you could be doing Ozempic or like some kind of thing like that where you're like, well, what if I start it and then I can't stop? Because you want to leave something else behind, or somebody else did leave behind. And you're still needing to heal. You're like, I need to heal. And there's a fire sign king coming in. You're reaching out to this person like, hey, what do you think of this idea? You could be dealing with a Leo. What are they saying? They're like, that's a great idea. That'll change everything. You want compassion. A water sign man, you get 4 of Wands. It's what you expect will happen. And you'll wait, and then it's there. So why does this turn into a wheel? Why does this change your fate? Because once you commit to it, other people expect you to commit to it. It could be a mom or a matriarch. It could be a feminine leader, girl boss, whatever. This person's like, well, once you commit to this, you have to do it all. You have to continue. Why is it 4 of Wands? Why is that there? You could be saying, look, this is my decision to make. If I'm going to commit to this, I don't know what I'm going to do. Nobody knows. Queen of Air. I'm just making a smart choice. But with the moon, I'm telling you the moon. I'm telling you, I don't know. And they're like, well, you need to be here. You need to like... And you're like, hey, I just said that I would like maybe wave. What is that? That's like, I was just going to be like, phone call. And then they're like, well, we need you here. And we need you in the kitchen. And we need you cooking. That's like where someone's like, I need you involved. And you're like, I didn't say I'd do that. Okay, so... yeah, there's something where you feel like once you start, you can't get out. Why is it moon? You find some details out of the situation where you're like, somebody told you, like little pieces, tidbits, as you were waiting for this to come in. 3 of Wands, Hangman. I almost said something very odd. It's like, it could also be someone else, a wife, a mom, a grandmother is in like a program. And you're like, well, if they're in this program, can I pull them out of the program? Or what is the guarantee? This is no guarantee. However, you start to find out little pieces of information. And then this person tells you like, once you're in, you're in. It's very strange there. Okay, let's see what else. All the air signs are dealing with that. Like, you have no other choice. Of course you do have a choice. You're under pressure to have no other choice. That's very weird. You're doing it because you like someone. What's that? What's Libra? What's going on? It's what you expect. See what I mean? Eight of Swords in the reversal. That was the same card as Gemini. With it, it's what you expect it to be. So you wait, you see it. It's here now. Okay. Now you won't tell me. It's like getting the test back and it says inconclusive. And you're like, and they're like, well, it could be, you know, but you're like, full reversed. You're like, that's foolish or that's completely reckless. You've dealt with this before with a part, and you know, this could very well be a person, a doctor, an individual, a fire sign man. They are like, I don't know, flake. What's coming up? You're going to have to demand for answers. Fire sign, demanding. Could be you, could be someone else. You are like, I can't fully commit to this. Three of Pentacles reversed. I can't fully commit to where, like, I am there every day. This changes things. Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Death reversed is what you want. You're like, I don't want to necessarily change my entire life. And what happens? What happens for Libra? Again, you're going to have to look at it from a different point of view or perspective. This is something rogue. Hermit reversed. And what is this? You feel like that's not enough. Five of Coin in the reversal. Lovers reversed. Page of Coin. So this is like, well, we can almost give you what you want. And other people share the feeling about that. Like, yeah, we can almost give you what you want. And you're like, no. Chariot reversed. It will stop something dead in its tracks. It will stop something. But you don't want to commit to it fully. You're like, I can't be there every day. I can't be in that every single day. Why does this change things? Wheel of Fortune. Because it's what is the accomplishment. It's the achievement of that. The truth. So you find out the truth about the change that is the big achievement, but it will stop something dead in its tracks with this weird rogue idea. There's two queens, an air and a fire, and they're telling you, look, you have no other choice. I don't know. I think you always have a choice in life. These two people come in the upright, so they're not malicious. They're just possibly very opinionated, and you as the Libra are like, I can't guarantee anything. These could be your friends. They could be family. What's going on? It's like they're wanting you to do it right away. What is this here? It's upsetting for you because it's like if you don't know all the information, why should you have to leave something behind you and sneak off in the night or something like that? More information is needed. What you expect it to be, it will be. Four of Wands was the outcome. Four of Pentacles and Seven of Swords. So there could be something for Libra that involves detachment or lying. Or being very secretive. Or a strategy to not give. I don't know. What do we have here for Aquarius? For Aquarius, I might cut and pull a... You're not telling someone the truth here because you feel like they'll get really mad. Or vice versa. You could have been very cruel in your words to someone. Okay, it could also be that you don't want to tell someone something about a water sign or a father, or it could be something that made you feel really upset. Death reversed. Close calls. World reversed. Not finished. Heavy burdens. Heavy responsibility. You had to make this judgment call to for this person to not do this. This is all like filled with double negatives. Like, well, I can't tell them that. They'll freak out. I don't want them to do this. So you're showing them compassion, the water sign, or there's someone who's showing compassion about the change. And what is this? The star reversed. It does not heal the situation, but it changes things. This could be something, money, or taken away from someone. Who is this water sign reversed? It could be a Cancer man. Moon reversed. Yeah. There could be a Cancer involved. Six of coin reversed. Somebody will take it away. What is Six of coin? Six of cups. They've done this before. They'll take something away, or they'll prohibit or restrict. Somebody gets really angry about that. Makes a threat. Or like tries to get their point across, and then someone else is like, no, I'm standing my ground. I'm defending my position. Someone's really hateful around this situation. Your energy as the, what am I doing here? Aquarius, is to negotiate between two hostile parties. Like, so you're negotiating based on what you feel is justified for a situation where you know this person will block everything off and threaten, and then you're defending by saying, hey, no one can heal if we don't do this. And you're dealing with very irrational person. So in the end, it shows like you show compassion, you show understanding, your energy. You could be dealing with a water sign, feminine. You could be dealing with someone who has a lot of hate or unresolved anger. Devil reversed. Fire is in the crossing. Could be a lot of corruption, a lot of standing on the beach, waiting for this to come in. You feel like you have no other choice because it's kind of like you feel like this doesn't end things in a good way, but you're trying to show compassion here when someone is very a King of Swords reversed, very ruthless. They won't do something right. You feel like this person hasn't learned. They won't do it right. They're very non-specific. It's very vague. But you're like, okay, I'm going to just continue to do this because I feel like I'm motivated. You will end up happy, but Page of Cups reversed is kind of like a phony or a fake apology. Five of coin reversed. At least it doesn't leave you out in the cold. You're dealing with a very irrational person. There's a fire sign and an air sign. These two women come into play, and these two people are very foolish or reckless. I mean, these two people could be very uninformed or illegal. There could be a couple of women here, an Aries, a Leo, a Sag, and a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Two feminines, maybe even an earth sign. These people are rushing. It seems like the earth sign is very knowledgeable, but there is recklessness in the cross. The death. It closes out the cycle temporarily. You know the secret. What's the secret? Four of Cups. Somebody refused before, and what comes up? And this Earth King, he's in the upright. So that's a person who has good intentions. Your energy is an Ace. You're willing to do this for the first time or with a document, or Five of Wands is reversed. It stops a fight or a conflict. And you want the Six of Cups. So you're like, okay. Or you fear that there's a memory connected to something not stopping. Ten of Swords reversed. You do get justice, though, in the upright. So this is about justice. The Death reversed. What is Death reversed? The surprise, understanding, tolerance, Five of Coin reversed. Page of Swords. Somebody's curious, ask questions. It's no longer leaving someone out in the cold. Someone is mad at someone a lot here. It could be a mom, a matriarch, a feminine leader for putting someone in a position that is very unfair. This could also be about family, wills, living situations, putting mom in a home. It's like that. It's like, well, this isn't perfect and it's not ideal, but it does solve the problem for now. That's what I have for the air signs. Thank you. I'll see you again next time.